This disco ball of a world turns. Happy Sunday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is New Nix coming to you live on a Sunday morning. It is now April the 12th. Hold up, let me make sure. Yeah, it's definitely April the 12th. How are you? Today is what? 4 by 4. That is 4 and then it's 12. 4 by 4. 16, 7. Completing cycles. Are you all finishing cycles? Are you completing them? Happy birthday and congratulations to those of you who just had a baby, who just had a birthday, who just had a celebration. Condolences to those who are going through losses and things of that nature. Ni hao to our visitors. Hello. Grastuche for coming again. How are you? ¿Qué tal? What's up? What's up? ¿Qué pasa, amigo, amiga? What's going on, mi amor? La taquiera es el amigos. Yes, 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 yes. Everything is bien, 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 bien. So, what's up with everybody this morning? How are you? I'm about to do our prayer. That's why I have a thing covered over my head. Ah, practicing with my grandma. Grandma always made me put something over my head during prayer. Always either a doily or something like that. She likes you to respect our Father before you go before Him. So, excuse me with my reverence. That's most of the time why I like to cover my head, because I like to shelter myself and my crown. And for those of us who know, they know about the Hierophant. Okay. So, how are we? Hope everybody is doing well. You got something good to eat. Did you eat something from Mother Earth? Did you eat something from Mother Earth? Have you had your fruits? Have you had your vegetables? Me, myself, today, I'm not having coffee. I'm having cocoa because I used all the sugar. I used all of the sugar yesterday when I made cream of wheat. And you've got to put a lot of sugar and cream of wheat in order to taste it. So I did that, and I did not order. I didn't stop anywhere to get any sugar. And I was right next to the market. I did not get any. And no, I'm not diabetical and I don't want to be diabetical. So I've been making sure I take very good care of myself. Some of those things that can combat if you are diabetical, or you do have high blood pressure. I would recommend also check with your doctor, because I don't know if you have diverticulitis or anything of that nature. A good quick cleanse of celery. Celery, the whole entire thing, okay? Celery, a little bit of ginger, bits of turmeric. I don't know, check your liver health, check your kidney health, okay? Because some people can't break those things down. So, celery, ginger, lemon juice, and a couple of apples, okay? That is the most simplest way to keep these things in check. Remember, celery, ginger, lemon juice, a little bit of turmeric, and a couple of apples will definitely cut out a lot of your problems, okay? About once a week, maybe break it down to once a month, because it can be expensive to do healthy. I'm trying to tell you, they're charging like what? $1 per lemon. Back in the day, you used to get 3 to 4 lemons for $1. So pardon me, these things are getting expensive. So maybe if a couple of us could plant a few lemon trees for the neighborhood, let's spread the love, okay? Love you all. Yay. So let's find because I didn't pick one. I didn't pre-pick one this morning. I read all my scriptures this morning and I said, you know what? Let's pick out with you guys, okay? Let's do this. Yes, 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 yes. And be mindful of everything. Oh, it's nice outside, right? But we're still not out of the woods. So as beautiful as all of your bodies are, and I'm sure you couldn't wait to wear those outfits. You couldn't wait to show off all the work you've done or all the work you've gotten done. But let's keep in mind, not only are people out with their families, and I'm not worried about the men. I'm worried about my son having a whole bunch of ass in his face by mistake. And you guys look beautiful and everything. But when you're going to family events, be mindful of the amount of ass falling out, okay? Because there are kids out there. And I know you don't care about other people and what other people are thinking, okay? We get it. That's for the adults. The adults know how to do this. But when you're going out to family outings, there's a certain amount of ass that's not classy, okay? When you've got like little kids standing at ass height trying to figure out what the fuck this is, okay? So I'm gonna need you guys to like think about the little kids that are ass height and how much they don't really need to see the glutes, okay? Because the little girls are looking and the little boys don't know what the hell they're looking at and they don't understand why their bodies are reacting. This is when the confusion sets in, and this is when you have pervs sitting there casually paying attention. And I get it. You don't care what other people think, your body, your thing, your this, your that. But just be mindful. People can see your silhouette through your clothes, so you don't need to be naked outside. I mean, I went outside, it was beautiful, everybody was out, but the amount of ass that was out, it should have smelled like shit. I was like, "Do we not see this?" But I digress. Like I said, the ladies looked lovely outside. It's just it was an alarming amount of behind out for it not even to be May, okay? And we live in a city where the weather is crazy. You cross the street, it's winter. You cross back over across the street, it's almost summer. So the amount of cheeks I've seen out, like people could not wait to be naked. It was amazing. So shout out to the EMT people and the ear, nose, and throat people and the respiratory people. You guys will be seeing a lot of pneumonia cases pick up. There will be people in there with all sorts of symptoms, but they will not tell you what the fuck they wore this week. They're going to have chest, chest congestions. They're going to have head colds. They're going to have walk-in pneumonia. I'm trying to tell you, it was crazy. And the men are going to be calling out from work because they're going to lay up with them because they seen them cheeks and they had to experience them. So they're going to allow you to sneeze and sniffle because they're going to want access. So they're going to be calling out and be like, she got me sick. No, sir, them cheeks got you sick. You couldn't resist, could you? Wink, wink. And if you have dreadlocks or you have an amount of hair, please do diligently wash it. It is allergy season and you're going to be setting people off. Not that you'll stink. Hopefully, you don't stink. But your hygiene must be kept up to par when it is allergy season. Do not be wearing those street clothes all over things and think that you're not going to bring someone misery that has allergies, okay? Because the residue does carry. If you see the green film on cars, 9 times out of 10, the green film is on you as well. So that's that part. And don't forget to drink lots and lots of water. I'm so glad that they are starting to change our water systems to where people can just start back to using the Brita because for a minute, I wasn't even trusting it. And I'm not the biggest fan of bottled water. I prefer to use my Brita, but In the last in the last year or so, the water has been a little shaky, so I have been indulging in bottled water. Bring back the good filtered water, okay, so that I can filter again for myself and be okay. Because the amount of litter that is mounting up from these plastic bottles, it's senseless. Bring back the water, okay? All right, so let's get to a passage. I honestly did not pick a passage. Oh, okay. So let's do 13 since tomorrow's 13. Tomorrow is Monday. Hopefully everybody is ready for Monday. You've done your laundry. You've um When's the last time you cleaned the bathroom? Let's get that done, okay? It's Sunday. It doesn't take but 10 minutes, probably less, depending on your cleaning habits, okay? Let's get that done. All right. So, how long, this is 13, Psalms 13. Sorry, I didn't announce it. How long wilt thou forget me, O Lord, forever? How long wilt thou hide thy face from me? How long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long shall mine enemy be exalted over me? Consider and hear me, O Lord my God. Lighten my eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death. Lest mine enemy say, I have prevailed against him, and those that trouble me rejoice when I am moved. But I have trusted in thy mercy. My heart shall rejoice in thy salvation. I will sing unto the Lord because he hath dealt bountifully with me. Amen. Ooh, this says something to me. Okay, so there's someone who's upset. 9 times out of 10, they're upset due to things that they have in their mind and in their heart. However, they're getting a little impatient because they are getting impatient with God. They feel as though God is not answering whatever prayer that they have attended to. The problem with the prayer is you're doing it in selfishness. Have you gone into your heart? Have you asked yourself, why are you praying these things? Why are you asking for these things? Have you even considered in your heart, do you deserve these things? And if you do think that you deserve these things, are your hands clean? Are your hands clean? Do you have deeds? Do you have unanswered karma? Do you know the things that you've done that may have offended someone or plenty? Also, God does get mad when you offend yourself. So what are you doing that would have you not in good standing? Don't answer me. This is for you. Because I picked this passage while I was on live. So I picked it according to the energy that I was getting. And the energy is saying that someone is grieving, someone is upset, someone is unhappy, and they are starting to blame God. They are saying that their prayers are going unanswered. However, have you answered your God? Here's the thing. A lot of you, when you're not getting your way, that's when you start to talk to God, but you don't talk to God any other time. You don't consider him in all your deeds. You don't consider him in all your thoughts. You do things in selfishly, you do things pettily, you do things in ignorance, and then you come to God when these things are not answered, when you are not getting the things that you think you should get. And the thing about it is, how dare you? How dare you? It is as if a parent sits around and you never call them, you never reach out, you never say anything. But the minute an emergency happens, you call this parent and you say, I need, I need, I need. And sure, a parent should be there for a child. But once the child has already been directed and knows right from wrong, when you reach out, is it this person's or your parents' obligation to jump for you when you've barely been there? See, reciprocity goes a long way for anyone in any title in any given moment. And the thing about it is, you neglect your relationship with God, and then you call out randomly and you expect him to answer when you have not answered any of the calls he's given you. He's calling you all the time. He's talking to you all the time. He's telling you, no, stop, don't do that. He's telling you, consider. He's giving you warning. He's saying, pause, slow down. Should you do this? Is this good? How will this help you in any way? And a lot of times you don't answer that call. Yet in your desperate times, in the most desperate times, when you think when the things that you can't control, because you do assume that you control things most of the time, when you get to the point where God really strips everything away from you so that you have to come to him, that's when you cry. And that's when you say, oh God, help me. Oh, please. Oh, this and that. And it's not that he's not going to help you. It's just that he's going to take his time, much like you took your time. You don't answer the call. You ignore the call. You know right from wrong, yet you ignore it because it does not serve your purpose at that time. Yet, when it is something that offends you, when it is something that does not come through when you want it, that's when you decide that prayer is the answer. No, no, no. You do not get to pick things up when you want and drop them and then decide that they should supply your needs whenever you're ready, because you've not tended to your relationships. You have not girded your garden. You have not protected your prayers. You have not protected your riches, your inheritance. You have not protected anything until now. So you expect these things. So you expect to breadcrumb God, much like you breadcrumb people on this earth, much like you breadcrumb yourself. See, that is the only relationship in which you cannot breadcrumb and expect a full return in. And you should know this by now. So you should know that when you're dealing with God's people, you should not expect to have a full return from them, much like, no, I cannot compare it unto them, because that is even a faulted system. But like I say, you cannot expect a full return from God's people, especially when you put nothing in. It's much like a bank or a prepaid card. If you put nothing in, if you do not loadeth the way that God loadeth us daily, God loadeth us daily with benefits. You only need to reach out. You don't even really need to seek. You need to reach out because it's there. And the fact of the matter is, you don't put anything in, but you always want to draw out. Eventually, he puts a limit and a cap on it because you've drawn out so much that he's afraid that you're just going to draw out everything and have nothing left. So he puts a pause on you. Do you understand? You've put nothing in your prayer bank. You've put nothing in your karma bank. You've put nothing in your good deeds. You've not cleaned your hands. Yet you come with dirty hands and you ask and you supplicate and you apply and you think that these things will go through. Sometimes, just because he's good and he's merciful and he loves us all, sometimes he will let us see that he has mercy with us. Yes, sometimes your little wicked self will go up and you'll ask him for something and he say, you know what? You don't deserve it. But because I love you and I want you to know that I love you, I'm going to give it to you. And then you get all huffy and puffy when he gives it to you, and then he snatches it right back. It's because you decided to go na 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 boo boo. You decided to be petty with the blessing. You decided to take these things and take them for granted. You felt entitled because look at me. I did bad and God still blessed me. And honestly, that was the test right there. See, he wanted you to do that. Look at me. God still blessed me, because he needed people to be looking at you when he snatched it away. Because how dare you make a mockery of the blessing that I give you? I give you things and I can take them away. This is how God is. And this is why it's very important for people not to play God in this life. I don't care what you gave a person. I don't care what you think you gave a person. God gave it to you, and God giveth, and he can take it away. We know your labor by the fruits. Okay? So take your time with yourself, all right? Take your time. You were born in this world, but you were not supposed to become of this world. And a lot of us have gotten confused, very confused. It was very evident in what I saw at the festival. The men were bare minimum. They don't have to dress, they don't really have to even look good. The fact that you were naked for no damn reason yesterday said it all. It said it all. Y'all had the ugly men looking at them cheeks. They didn't even have to get on Jesus' internet to see the shit that I saw. And it was like, are we cool here? Are we cool? Like, what is going on? No wonder you can't get a lot of respect because people aren't respecting. Very interesting. Get me out of here. Very interesting. Very interesting. Woo! So let me take a sip of my hot cocoa. How are you? If you're just tuning in, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like and share. How are you? Good morning. How are you? It is the Alexis Champagne. It is the Knicks. It is me. It is. It is. It is. So, before I get all deep into the mix, I'm apologizing to the people who I've made feel more important than they actually are. The problem with me is I've always planned to do things good, no matter what they were. Honestly, that is the gist of it, honestly. It's not my fault that you felt more invested in than you should have been. That is your own personal thing. You put more value on yourself than you do on your social people. So I don't know what happened with you. You weren't as important as you thought you were. Hard pill to swallow. I love your hair, bruh. I'm sorry, girl. Brother the brother the. Yeah, the demons are here. They're saying retarded things. It's okay. You know, most of the ones that protest about this stuff here, they're the ones doing it. And I think when they come here and when they're saying the mean things that they think they're saying, because really most of it is like elementary, it's because they want us to not protect ourselves collective. They don't want us to put up protection. They don't want us to catch the vibe. They don't want us to check them at all. So what they do is try to disarm us by making us, by trying to rage bait us, saying things that they shouldn't say, reverting back to their kindergarten days. So as a collective, just be mindful when people are spewing things that make no sense to you. They're trying to project the nonsense onto you so that they can get maybe a screenshot or maybe get you out of get you out of your essence. Oh, you see, that person's mean. That person's crazy. Like these people have even gone so far as to make fake profiles and text and send messages to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Saying that people are doing things. But thank God for digital footprints. And the fact that I don't check on other people's things is really, really good. The only time I ever go is to block you and to delete you because honestly, that's just not my problem. Not my problem. You change, you change. I let go and you change. You don't love me the same. You got dough and you change. Yeah, so somebody thought they had it. They thought they hit the jackpot. Really, they crapped out. And they changed. And someone's very mad because they changed too fast and the change wasn't for them. By the time they crossed the street, the thing was on. The thing that they were waiting for pulled right on up and they missed the bus. So definitely Keisha Cole, someone has is Italian of Italian descent. Keisha Cole is part Italian. Remember Frankie? Ooh, somebody used to be a beast. I mean, they used to be a beastie. They used to look something like this, okay? And now they are kind of consumed by the lifestyle that they chose and they're kind of angry and they're still out here trying to be the best, right? So there's someone who has gone down and they're not really blaming the man that exposed them to the drugs. They're not blaming the lifestyle that exposed them to the drugs, right? Instead, they're looking at their beauty in the mirror and they're blaming other people who have retained theirs. So instead of attacking the men that have put them in the place and where their skin isn't doing that good, their health isn't doing that good, they're attacking other women. They're chasing their heyday through other women. And the man that they have is allowing them to and encouraging them while still being out there in the street. So someone is feeding a habit and someone is helping them feed the habit because if you're out of your mind, you can't chase me in what I'm doing. So someone is in a relationship like that. Okay. Dreaming. Man, I must be dreaming. Dreaming. All right, so that's also Keisha Cole, and that's Jeezy. So there is a power couple that can possibly make it. There's someone that has maybe they may not be a singer, they may be a poet, they may be an artist. I know that's Keisha Cole and Jeezy, and that also You Change was also Keisha Cole. But what I'm saying is there are people of mixed descent. There are people from I keep getting this Italy. So maybe they hang out in Little Italy. Maybe they like Italian food, or maybe someone keeps making that daggone spaghetti, that loaded spaghetti stuff. But yeah, dreaming. Okay, so somebody has dreams. Somebody is pursuing their dream. And there's a power couple that's a possibility, but they have to be very careful because there are people that do not want them to pursue their dreams. There are a lot of people that will get jealous of of people when they see that they have potential. So if anyone sees you or your partner doing good, they'll try to infiltrate your relationship via the other person and sabotage either one of you in one way or another. That's why I'm saying watch out, try not to get into hookups if you don't need to. Protected sex is a must. Ask for health records, health status. You have a right to know a person's health status, especially if you guys are going to lay down. Um, so many things. Just guard your dreams because your dreams are going to get you out of here. And for someone else, someone is having bad dreams or they're having their dreams infiltrated, start praying. Excuse me, start praying or do whatever it is you practice to keep yourself together. Only you know what you have to do and what you're dealing with. But depending on the types of dreams you're having, pay attention, get you an interpreter book, write it down. Write it down and visit it a couple of times so that you can and turn it around a few times. When I say turn it around, meaning do research or turn it over. Try to look at it in different ways before you go in with an action because you don't know what that dream might be. If it's reoccurring, It might be something telling you, might be something stuck, might be something you have to do before you can go forward. If it's of actual nature, most of the time that can be an attack or someone trying to get to you, or a love spell, someone's trying to draw you in. Okay, so be mindful of that, and if you find yourself in that situation, try to stop, try to say no, try to come out of it, because that may be a person you don't want to be with. And most of the time things that happen in the 5D happen in the 3D. So try not to go into agreement with things you don't want to go into agreement with. Some of those dreams, what that happen with you unaliving yourself, that could be a warning. That could be a warning of some bad food, going somewhere. Just be mindful of the company you keep. Make sure you look at the expiration dates, look at your food, be pay attention to spores. Botulism is another thing. I don't know, does anybody know that when you're getting Botox, you're volunteering to have some type of bacteria pushed into you? I just thought I'd let you know. Um, in most of those procedures, there's some sort of bacteria involved in it. Okay, there's some type of bacteria that gets put into you at some point in time. So I think that's where a lot of the people are saying that smells and things are coming from, because I'm always watching something scientific and weird. It was saying that you guys are volunteering to have some type of bacteria put into you. I think botulism is the thing that they put in your forehead, but that's like some type of bacteria that's supposed to like paralyze your muscles in your body. And I think they put some of that in you when you getting the other stuff done, so that it kind of paralyzes your muscles for a time. I don't know, study it, but what I'm saying is be careful, be mindful, research all of these things that you want put into your body, and make sure that you're okay with it and you can live with it, because it is your choice. It is your money. Just make sure you can live with it. Okay. Other than that, I digress. All right. Okay. So that part. Oh my goodness, my beautiful people. Happy Sunday again. I just can't get over it. I'm loving Sunday. Ooh, ooh. So the movies that I wanted you to talk that I wanted to talk about was Dark Tower. Dark Tower is with Idris Elba, and it's a good movie. It's like a B movie when you first see it. It's like it's really slow going, and you're looking like, what the hell am I watching, really? But it's kind of good. It's got some stuff in there, and it's got, why is the devil always named something like weird, like Walter or Douglas or something like that? Like the heathen type guy is always named some type of weird stuff. He's a tether. Is he now? Either way, he played in Dark Tower, and that was a pretty good movie. It was weird, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. And Dark Shadows with Johnny Depp. We know how versatile Johnny Depp is, but in Dark Shadows, he plays a vampire. But he plays a vampire with good intentions. I don't know who this is for, but there's somebody who sucks the life out of things, and they're pretty much a scam, a fraud, one of those people. But he does it for a good reason. I don't even know how that works out. He's supposed to be saving the family and the family heirloom. So somebody's doing a lot of shady shit in the street, and it's all in the sense of saving his family. What he doesn't understand is the family has enough power and strength to save themselves. They all have some type of energy. It's not good for one person in the family to take on all of the pressure. If it is not reciprocated, it's not good to overextend, because people get to grumbling and they get to being upset. And there's animosity that comes from that sort of thing. So be helpful Just because a person in your family can doesn't mean that they should do it all by themselves. Make good with your family if you have family that you love. Share and like and be reciprocal. Do not put pressure on one person. It should be spread evenly. And try not to gossip amongst the family. Families have been destroyed in the last few centuries and decades from the amount of gossip and wordplay that comes out. And the fact of the matter is, more people are more kind of loyal to their friends than they are their families nowadays. And that shouldn't be. Families are inside out. And it's sad. It's very sad that families are in and out, and the only time they really want to get together is at the funeral, and that's when they're trying to find out who's going to divvy up the person's estate. And that is very cruel to know that the only thing that you mean to your family in life is a check and a portion, especially when you did nothing, you put nothing into that family. You've given everything to your friends, but you expect to extort, you want to extort everything from your family and give to your friends. And this is why family isn't the same anymore. It's because they've been drained from outside sources. So now families don't even have what they're supposed to have. They've been drained by all sorts of outside sources, even to the point of themselves, and it's to the point of destruction. Now you've got to hook up to another family in order to get your riches back because everything has been siphoned out. Who will retain? Who will save? Exactly. What I had mentioned the other day about the about last names and bloodlines. The thing about this is last names are represented by the patriarchy, and that is by father. That's on the father's side. But the thing is, the thing that never leaves you, the genes that never leave you, the energy that never leaves you is your mother's. Your mother's genes never leave you. We don't care how good or bad it went with your mother. The genes that never leaves you is your mother's side. And we need to bring back the femininity, the balance of it, the femininity. We've gotten so hooked into these last names and these marriages that we forget that the bloodline always goes and continues by way of the mother. The last name continues by way of the father. There's been so much outsourcing that there is no resource. There is no pure source left. The pure source is by the mother. So we have to return back to the matriarchy. The matriarchy is the safest way to continue because the patriarchy has done nothing but siphon, divide, divide, dilute, 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 to the point where everything is pretty much weak and lukewarm. We ain't hot. Ain't nothing ringing hot around here, okay? Because everything has been diluted, okay? So I think I said what I said. Don't let that go over your head. The chariot, things are moving very fast. The Queen of Wands, we're getting back to ourselves. Self-love is the way to go at this point. Self-love will actually rebalance things because once you love yourself, you're able to look at people and look at people on the outside of yourself and see them with real eyes. We've gotten away from that. Didn't I tell you, Leroy, I didn't like you? I know I did. I know I did. But anyway. You must got water in your chart because you just pops up. All right, so let me see. Let me see. Where we going at this morning? Archangel Michael, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Father God. Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups. That seesaw motion. Somebody's going up, somebody's going down, baby. Somebody up, Somebody is down. The one your father hang out at. He said, tell your mother, give him that money back. 10 of Swords. Okay, so somebody must be you. You butthurt. You are butthurt. Sasha Fox, you are a stalker. And you're not a fox, really. Anywho. Oh, tell your daddy why he over there banging on them daggone things. Tell his boyfriend don't be too rough. Anyway, so 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups. Somebody's getting their wish fulfillment and somebody is butthurt. I think they're in the chat. Now you, baby. Now you. Get them things out your back. Ooh, you starting to rot. Is that you that stink? You starting to rot because they looking, look at them birds, them vultures, They must be your friends. Somebody's got friends that couldn't wait to see them butt hurt. Oh boy, don't let them see you butt hurt like this. They gonna be smiling. You see them vultures? Yep, they the ones that you talk about people with. You be careful talking about people with other people. Some people cannot wait to see your downfall too. They like, yeah, you always got it out for somebody. I can't wait till somebody get you. Yep, they be your friends talking about you over lunch, the ones that they don't invite you to. And somebody's getting wish fulfillment. They is minding their business. They got everything that they need. All right. Congratulations to whoever that is getting what they need. We're not going to talk about the butthurt person. Ooh, 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 ooh. You sending a demon to everyone in this live. Okay, weirdo. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That person is unhinged. We are protected, sir, ma'am, sir. And we've got 10 wands and 9 cups. That's you with the heavy burden of trying to take down the collective. And this is us protecting our 9 cups. And start the fire. We gonna throw all this water on you and extinguish it. And by the way, that says 19, which means it's a 10, which means that it's still wish fulfillment while you carry the heavy burden of carrying that kerosene. Just make sure nobody throw a match your way. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go with Cancer since we got the crybabies out here. All right. Okay. 69 gold. You a 69 gold. 35. Somebody 35. 8. 8 is great, and that's karma. You're in great, and we got it coming out the next way too. Look at this. Somebody's full of themselves and they got a nerve to still be butt hurt. So somebody's a beautifully butt hurt person. It don't make no sense for you to look good and be lame. Why is you lame? Why is you lame? If you pretty, baby, go be pretty. Stop being ugly. If you pretty, if you and think you is all that, then be all that. Why are you so hurt by anybody else? You know, other people can look good too. You ain't the only person on this world. And the fact that you won't look good better than everybody, you gonna go after Beyonce. You gonna go after Halle Berry. Huh? Who else is you go after Marseille Martin? She is adorable. Or are you gonna go after Rihanna? You ain't the only cute person on this earth. And everybody ain't gonna think you cute. Everybody don't think I'm cute, and I'm all right with that. You gonna fight the whole world over it. Girl. Somebody might mess up the little bit of cute you got left. You got to calm down. All right? Okay. Anyway. It don't make no sense you be conceited like that and butt hurt. And then people gonna hurt your feelings because they know you think it's all that and you're willing to fight for it. People were playing for you. You better stop it. Mm-hmm. Got me talking like this. Somebody needs a good old grandmommy hug and a good old grandmommy switch cord for their butts because of you must have gotten spoiled, and some whoever spoiled what spared the rod spoiled you as a child because you wrong. Somebody is really spoiled and entitled. This the type of child get a brand new pair of tennis shoes, and because it's not the right color, they go throw it back and they ungrateful. Is somebody ungrateful like that? All right. Well, when God dry you up and you can't get shit, don't say nothing. Anyway, justice. I ain't lying to you, baby. Look, your conceited ass came out in justice. So look, we gonna get up on out your energy, and I want you to get out of mine because whatever it is, you got a lot to deal with. Ooh, I like the fact that that color in my nails is the same color. So is somebody trying to steal something? You trying to destiny swap. You trying to see why you can't do. You want some of that because that ain't yours and that girl. You know you got to have some get up and get at them, and you've got to be able to invest in the journey. Other people, you gotta stop worrying about what other people got going on and worry about what you got going on. If God blessed you with a voice, if God blessed you with a phone, God blessed you with some feet and some hands, there's something for you to go and put yourself into that is all yours, and you ain't got to wrestle it from nobody. You ain't got to try to do no witchy poo witchcraft on nobody. You ain't got to go try to have sex with somebody's ex-boyfriend, ex-lover, ex-husband to try to get their essence. I don't know who taught you that old nasty shit. But either way, if you worried about your own blessings, you would not be getting a hard lesson. Mm-hmm. That is for you. I'm gonna leave that right there, right there. Pick it up. Anywho, my damn chocolate is cold. I think I'm ready to do another open mic. All right. I think I'm ready to go out there and do another open mic. And y'all welcome to find me. Just find me in the energy if you like. But don't worry, I'll be sending good vibes out whenever I hit the mic. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Swords. All right, so there's a player who's moving on to better waters, calmer waters. All right, we got Aquarius and Knight of Pentacles. So we've got air and earth. Okay, we've got some Mercury energy here. All right, so we are in Mercury retrograde. It's gonna tighten up in a few more days. Give it a little. And excuse me, we have some guys that ain't been on the brighter side, but they're not completely in the dark either. They're actually starting to even out a little bit. They still gonna play, they still got a little bit of player ways, but they're starting to move around to calmer waters. They're starting to look at things a little differently, and they're starting to see where the chaos is coming from. A lot of you guys are finding out that the chaos is coming from the friend groups that you choose, and also coming from some of the social media that you actually digesting. So put your phone down and actually start reading some books. Get back in tune with your thoughts because right now you're enamored with everybody else's thoughts and none of them are your own. Think about the lyrics that you listen to every day in the car. When you go to the gym, what are you listening to? A lot of that stuff is messing with your nervous system, and it's keeping you in fight or flight or hustle mode when sometimes you just need to just chill and breathe. Listen to your heartbeat. When's the last time you listened to your heartbeat? When's the last time you heard the pattern of your breathing? When's the last time you just stopped to hear what was going on with you? Yeah, take some time to do that. All right. When's the last time you just laid in the sun and closed your eyes and looked at your lids and seen how dark or light your lids were getting? Looked at the red flesh of the insides of your eyelids. Have you done that lately? A lot of us stopped noticing ourselves when we started noticing everybody else. We did. When's the last time you looked at a cloud and tried to imagine what shape it was? Didn't do that. Haven't done that lately. When's the last time you sat in the bath? You actually took your time to sit in the bathtub and twiddle your toes and listen to the water. Haven't done that lately, have you? Spend more time with yourself. You're going to see that everybody else isn't all that interested and you forgot who you were. Hope that helps. Okay, all right. You didn't have to be an Aquarius for that reading. It's of a higher thinking and of more creativity. See, when I say Aquarius, not all the time is it the water bearer, because you have to understand the water bearer, he takes emotions, or he or she. They take emotions and they can carry them and they're mutable. Also, they give main character energy. So you don't have to be an Aquarius to have an Aquarius trait, but it might be somewhere in your chart. See, I'm a 120. When I say I'm a 120, I'm a trine. I have a degree. I have a certain degree that I'm set at. My alignment in it is at 120. So when I pick up on things, I pick up on every single planet. So it does not matter what planet you're talking about. I pick up on it. I'm aligned with it, all right? So when I'm telling you these things, I'm not telling you because I want to be. I don't even know how the hell I connect to all this knowledge. However, I was told to go forth and tell you these things. So, what I'm saying to you, when I'm talking to you about Aquarius, I'm talking about not only just the sign, I'm talking about an energy, I'm talking about a personality, I'm talking about a trait. I'm talking about things that could change the trajectory in your life if you just notice that you have bits and pieces of a lot of things. And everybody's got their own makeup of things. You know, in science, there are levels to things and there's percentages, and you have a percentage that you need to pay attention to. I wish I knew who you were. I don't know who you are, but I guess I'll figure it out. I guess I'll figure it out. You know what, honey? The fact that you got Google and searches and everything, and you know they got Google Lens where you can put it on stuff and just research it. I'm gonna let you go on and do that. All right. Especially since they got hair supplies everywhere. It's okay, honey. I won't hold you. I won't hold nothing against you for asking me them kind of questions. So we got the Fool and Uranus out, and then we got Four Cups out. I don't know why Uranus made me laugh just now, but the fact that this person just asked that question and then the Uranus came out, and I'm still talking like this, so I'm channeling somebody. It's like the ancestors are trying to make me keep it cute when I'm when I'm talking like this. It's trying to keep my levels down. This is so funny. So I don't know why I'm getting the laughs. I am getting the laughs. Oh my goodness. So somebody need to go on and sit down and have a thanksy. Have a thanksy pool. You know what I'm saying? I just actually was just talking about this, about how you need to go on and relax and touch your toes. You know what I'm saying? Take a bath, do something. Be creative creative with yourself. Take yourself out. What do you like? Have you sat under a tree lately? Have you ever sat and just contemplated? And you don't got to listen to your headphones. Just put them on. So if people talk to you, you ain't got to answer them back. You just pretend you got something on. But either way, this is how you going to get to your abundance, by sitting there and meditating sometime. Somebody is going to hear this message and they're going to get up. Once they finish, but I tell you, this is a money message. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Cancer, here you go. I told you this was going to be a Cancer. All right. So money, money, money matters. All right. So somebody's going to take a fresh leap of faith. They're going to sit still. I know you think moving a lot makes you money, but trust me. Trust me. I know this part. You're going to manifest some money. This is for the good person. You're going to manifest some money. You know how you're going to manifest some money? You're going to sit your ass still because God got you. He about to do something good in your life. You're going to sit still. You're going to do something. You're going to sit out the way. All right? This is for somebody that knows who I'm talking to. They know it too. You're going to take a leap of faith. See, you've gotten so used to moving around so much that you don't understand that it's God giving you money. It's not actually you, because he can knock down any business. He can close down any bank. He can do anything he wants to. You about to get some money. God about to pay you for listening. If you hear me, if you hear me, you about to get some money. It might not be money, but it might be something that makes you feel rich. I'm trying to tell you. It could be a person, it could be a place, it could be a thing, but it might be money. For me, to me, this thing here, this look like you gonna sit and it's gonna be some money. If it's not money, it's something that's very valuable, and it's something that you want. It's something that you're going to hold on to for dear life when you get it. You see how he's sitting and he holding on? He don't look like he got a light grip on that thing now. Somebody's about to get the thing that they want, and they're not going to get it the way that they think they're going to get it. They're going to get it in a different way. It's going to be valuable. Someone is in manifestation mode and they're manifesting. Happy manifestation. The only number out here is a 4. Is it an Aries? Because I already been calling it. Aries season is about to bring love, or at least the promise of it. The only thing I have out here is 4 in the Cancer and Uranus. Boy, boy, boy. So there is a same-sex couple that is about to realize that they need each other. And somebody's about to stop going back to the girls. They're going to stay with the boy and actually be happy. Congratulations to that couple. You hurting that man, and he's willing to hurt you because you're hurting him. So y'all might as well go on and be together and let that girl go. Yes, she'll cry. Yes, she'll be hurt. Maybe she'll go crazy, come out a bag on you, but you have to understand what you did there. Let her go and go be with Yo. Now, for the other person who's about to get into some real good stuff, don't get that girl pregnant right away because you're going to mess it up. See, that's how everybody mess things up, is they go and get pregnant right away, and they go and get a dog right away, and they go and get a goldfish right away. Don't get shit. At this point, all y'all need to be doing is having fun, relaxing, making plans to do trips, meeting up at the Walmart, meeting up at the Target or wherever y'all shop at, meeting up at the ice cream shop, meeting up at the mall, meeting up at the movies, meeting up at the grassy knoll, meeting up at the damn meeting at the band, meeting at the concert, whatever. Don't go trying to make bills together right away. The only bills y'all should be making together is eating bills, restaurant bills, entertainment bills. Y'all don't need to be hooking up no phone bills together, no business. The God, Lord, no, no business. Don't make no baby. Don't buy her no damn puppy. You don't buy him no pup. Don't buy him no damn PlayStation. That is two bills. I don't even understand why that got popular. If you ain't buying a console for your child and you're not buying your console for yourself, why should anybody buy a console? That shit's expensive and you need internet to use it. So that's 2 to 3 bills. Cut that shit out. The only thing you should be doing in a brand new relationship at this point in time is sharing meals and ideas and memories. Okay. Either way, Aries season is about to bring forth some real honest love. Some people are going to be brutally honest, so you're going to see some people with tears. Buy your Kleenex, get it out. Some people need to cry. Some people need to be let go. Some people need to be retained. Some people need to have really hard conversations. Whether you're leaving or whether you're going, whether you're staying or whether you're going, the conversations need to be had. And some people need to get used to the fact that sometimes you do not need closure. Closure was in the disrespect, closure was in the discard. Let it go. It'll be the best thing. I promise you. I promise you. Some of us have been in relationships so long that we don't know how to function outside of a relationship. And I think you need to reintroduce yourself to yourself. There are a lot of things that have changed. Some people have been together for over 20 years and they've gotten so used to the trauma that they've put into each other, they don't even realize that if they should actually go away from each other, that they will realize that they are healed enough to realize that they are no longer wanting to choose that. Now they're lying. They're lying to you and they're lying to themselves. And I'm not trying to make anybody break up or cause any discord, but some people are not being nice to themselves because they don't want to hurt other people's feelings, but you're hurting a person every day that you go in and you don't wholeheartedly want to be there. And you're not saying anything, you're not presenting a chance for things to either come together or break apart. We're being unfair to ourselves by the lack of communication, yet you want to go out other places and say, I don't like it there. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking that. No, you don't need to go other places and say that. You need to say it where it's important at, so that you guys can have the talk, so that things can move on, so that things can move around. Our kids don't know how to talk to each other, don't know how to deal with each other because we don't know how to deal with each other. We don't know how to talk to each other. You know how often our kids see us talk about the other parent and never say anything to the other parent? You know how often our kids see us talk about our friends like dogs and then go sit at the crab boil or go sit at the table with them? You know how many? Right. Our kids see that fake phony stuff and we wonder why they grow up and take on those same traits. It's just now they're not doing that same stuff with their brothers and sisters and their lovers and stuff. They're doing that stuff with us. Oh yeah, you passing down some phony fake stuff and you trying to figure out where this is coming from. It's coming from you. They saw it. They witnessed it. This is why I always try to say the same thing I say behind your back in front of your face around anybody. And maybe that has made me an enemy to some people because I can say it in your face and I can say it behind your back. But I sleep the hell good at night because I kept it a G. I didn't try to hurt your feelings. I didn't go out of the way to destroy you, but I did tell you the truth. And a lot of people will tell you a lot of lies because they don't like the fact that I told the truth. They don't like the fact that I will tell you to your face the same thing I can say behind your back. They don't like me being around because of that, because I would tell you. Yeah, I did it. No, I didn't. Yeah, she did it. No, she didn't. I ain't volunteering it, but I'm not going to tell no lies. The reason why your friend kid act funny when you come around is because they talk about you like a dog. The reason why that dog almost bites you when you come over your friend house is because they talk about you around that dog. I ain't lying to you. The reason why people get to shifting with you because they was just talking about you. The reason why that weird man keep talking to you like that is because somebody down the street told him to come at you, sent them at you, trying to be smart, trying to be cute. Somebody thought that they could humble you. But the fact of the matter is, you thinking about me and I ain't thinking about you. I'm trying to tell you, this is how people operating. So, like I said, every season is here. Somebody's getting love. Somebody's about to come out of the closet. There are some females that are still kind of weary about that, even though um y'all done made it a trend to be. But regardless of what, you need to stop pretending and tell the truth. Who's going to judge you if you do your own thing? You pay your own bills. Only God could judge you, right? A lot of y'all talk that tough stuff, but y'all hiding things. Y'all want everybody else to be to be clear with you. You want everybody else to bear out all their secrets, yet you hiding yours. Mm-hmm. You out there talking about everybody, but you got a bunch of stuff that you don't want nobody to talk about. And that's why I'm okay. Go on talk about mine, but be sure, be all right when they talk about yours. And it's the truth. That part. That part. So yeah, somebody's about to be in it to win it. Definitely make sure you manifest. Somebody is definitely going to stay still and get a blessing. Not stay still literally. I'm talking about they're not going to have to do too much moving around. They're not going to have to do too much manipulation. They're not going to have to put things in place. It's going to organically happen. They're going to be at the right place, the right time, and they're going to say what's on their mind. They're not going to come up with a pickup line. They're going to be able to naturally appeal and get it. Who are you? Who are you? Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands keeps staying out here. Okay, so maybe she's got a fresh perspective now. I don't know, but she's staying out here, and it's definitely not me. Three of Swords, somebody's in a heart fog. The stars out here, that's Aquarian energy. Five of Swords. Okay, so somebody's at a standoff with the star. We got the Three of Swords, the 17, that's 20 plus 5, 25, that's 7. So the cycle is coming complete for someone who's a star. Okay, so someone is definitely going to have to go back to the drawing board, and somebody is at a draw. They have to just walk away. Right now I'm getting dragged on. I feel the energy like dragging, like somebody is just they don't know what to do. I just this somebody just feels defeated. I feel it. Like I can feel it. Somebody just like I feel the energy. Somebody's just like they're over it. Gone to bed, gone back to bed, okay? I don't know why you're over it. I don't know why you started it. Like, gone. Just gone. Go on. Oh, my obsidian just moved clear next to me. So there's evil. Somebody is like giving the evil eye. Somebody is very, very not so happy here. I don't know. I don't know. Do something with it. I don't know. Three of swords, 17, five of swords. Okay, somebody's definitely heartbroken and a hot fog over the star. But yeah, it's a standstill. We're at a standoff. Five of swords. It's at a standoff. Don't know what to do. Just oh man. Regroup. I don't know. Retreat. I don't know. Let me just read the five of swords because there's a lot of Aquarian energy out here with the Libra. So the scales are balancing out, and everybody's basically gone to their corner. It's like the boxers are returning back to their corner. Ding, ding, ding. Somebody hit the bell. Oh man, that's funny. Ah, da, 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 da. You having fun this morning? I'm having fun this morning. How y'all doing? How you doing today? There's no doubt about you being highly ambitious, but remember not to hurt others just because you want to win. Being competitive, having immense ambition. Venus Aquarius. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So somebody is definitely competing. That's what the standoff is about. So somebody is heartbroken about all of this competition for the star. And that's the standoff. They don't know how to go forward because it's like all this work. And what is it getting me? Well, it's going to get you what you deserve if you deserve it. That's if you deserve it. All this working, what is it getting you? And that's a 25. This is a complete cycle. It's going to be okay. So somebody's going to is coming to the end of this cycle. Somebody's finding love. Somebody's about to walk up on their lover and find out that someone's in a new relationship and someone is pregnant. Or they're going to walk up, see you with your new lover, and know that that person is going to get you pregnant, or you're going to be pregnant. So yeah, so someone is basically starting to deal with the fact that yeah, there's always going to be competition unless they do something or walk away. They're going to have to do something or walk away. It's the only way to go about it. Do something or walk away. All right. Hope that helps. I got one Libra, two Aquarian. Male or female, take what resonates. Last spread before I get up. 111 on the clock. 27. Someone's 27 or someone is 9 to 5. Divination. Someone is using divination right at this moment. Let me see what I feel. Oh, now you going to put it down because I said something. Okay, so someone uses earth magic and necromancy. Not so heavy on the necromancy today. Right now is just shut up spells, confusion spells. But it's Seven of Wands. Protection is here. You are protected. We are protected. 10 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Someone is about to go forth and actually enjoy their life. I don't know what it is. It may not be marriage. It may not. It may be the whole kit and caboodle. Somebody is about to get a whole extended family. Somebody is not only about to get a baby, they about to get a husband. They about to get a mama, a daddy. They about to get a whole family. Somebody is about to join into a whole family. Congratulations. May the family receive you well, and may you go forth and be good to the family. All right. So definitely congratulations to those people who are joining families. Shout out to those people who I know and don't know who are about to go and get married. I wish you the best. Okay, I wish you the best. I wish you a lot of love and joy. I wish you the best pregnancy. Um, um, the best journey you can, the best school education that you can, if that's what you're about to take on. Congratulations to those that are going forth. Congratulations. Oh, someone is definitely going through a death and transformation. Yay. And I don't know if Two of Cups, so it's balancing polarities. So someone is balancing polarities, and maybe someone is returning back to themselves. I don't know, but sometimes that means a destiny swap. So hopefully someone has definitely not done that. But if they have, pay attention, because someone could be trying to destiny swap. Pay attention to who's around you. Pay attention to movements in your body. Pay attention to your dreams. The person in your dreams may be trying to get you to come into agreement so that they can merge souls in the ethers. Pay attention. So yes, in the ethers, I mean in your sleep, things that you come into agreement with in your sleep can definitely happen in the 3D. So definitely death and transformation is happening for someone. Someone is going forward toward their future. Someone has returned unto themselves. They do know themselves, right? And somebody, unfortunately, may be being swapped out. When I say swapped out, maybe somebody has positioned themselves to trick you out of your spot. Maybe they've convinced you that you're not that great and they've gone on to take your opportunity. Maybe somebody told you not to date that girl and they're going to jump in their DMs later on and be dating the same girl that they said that was ugly. That's how a destiny swap can happen. It is real. Your homeboys say, "Damn, that girl ugly." You say, "Oh, well, I ain't going to date her because you stupid." And then you go later on to a bar, and who do you see sitting in the corner with that same girl? Your homeboy who said that girl was ugly. That is now destiny swap. You don't need a Ouija board to backdoor your homeboy. That is a destiny swap. You don't need a Ouija board to backdoor your homegirl. That is a destiny swap. If she say she like a guy and you go screw him, that is a destiny swap. Cause now you've taken the destiny she would have had if she messed with that guy. I like the destiny swap sometimes because if you could take that guy and I knew he wasn't shit, you welcome. But for some of you weird people, the fact that you actually just put that on there, you probably one of those ones that practices necromancy and things of that nature. Gotta pay attention to people like you. Yeah, you're one of those ones that probably practices that sort of thing. So I don't put my hands into witchcraft because it's a heavy price to pay when you put your hands into the dirty deeds like that, because dirty deeds can happen to you and you don't know which way is going to come forward. But you opened up that portal, and I don't play with them types of things. Although I think Merlin is a small scale Ouija board to the big Ouija board that is this country, that is probably this whole entire world. But we won't get into that because I could talk about little weird stuff all day. Simply because I live in Maryland, and Maryland has a very, very deep witchy history. You heard about the Blair Witch Project. That is the weirdest thing. What do you mean tarot is the same thing? Tarot is divination. It's not witchcraft. I hope you know that, right? Witchcraft involves devices and intentions. It involves people actually taking tools and doing then waving them in a scientific way and doing them in different positions. And yeah, that. This is why the projector is one of the things that are on the Masons. That is a Masonic tool, is the projector, because the proximity and whatever to things is that type of science. Is this is what we're discussing, right? I don't do that. I just do my cards and my own little Bible and my own little prayer, and I keep it pushing. I keeps it really cute. This is why I don't have to pay with my life. Thanks for the TED Talk. So hopefully you enjoyed that bit of education and everything of that sort. And you be mindful when you're answering questions, because the devil likes to know your business so that he can figure out how to come and weaken your defenses. However, I do not subscribe to him, nor Baal, nor do I idolize anyone or anything. And I am okay with myself. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Negan, it is the same thing because it's both false. You guys are false. Why would you come to a false page and speak to a false person? Why would you have a false conversation about false things? Such a tangible conversation. Blah. All right, so this has been Nyx. My cocoa is cold, and I'm going to go heat it up. All right. Until next time, my dears, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will talk to y'all a little later. Don't come for me because somebody's been spiraling you, boo.